What's going on, everybody? This is iOSGamingJacob, and today I'm going to be showing you 5 tips on how to win every game on Fortnite Mobile. Starting with number 1, the number 1 thing you need to know is your guns. You have to have good gun choice. The thing is, the guns you choose should all be spray guns. What I mean by spray guns is, I guess, automatic, not burst, no burst rifles, no FAMAS or anything like that, because usually it's just not quick enough to shoot people. Now the thing about Fortnite Mobile is that pretty much almost nobody builds. If I'm being honest, not many people will build, and even if they do, they can't build quick enough to avoid the spray. Now this might be a newbie thing, but if it gets you the win, it's going to get you the win. So for your gun choices, you can have an SMG, the assault rifle, the SCAR. You could even have the minigun, pretty much just any gun that has a decent sized clip and isn't burst. Now this doesn't mean that you shouldn't use any shotguns or anything, but your opponents are most likely going to have guns that spray. And if you were to choose a shotgun, I would recommend choosing either the heavy or the double barrel, especially right now since the double barrel seems broken. You could shoot somebody in the foot for about 170 damage. But yeah, number 1 tip, choose guns that spray. Number 2, the number 2 tip is you need to learn how to build a wall and a ramp. Even if you just learn how to build a wall, this will help you so much. Like I said, mobile isn't like console or even PC, not even close with the building. Most opponents you face will just spray you, and if you can build a wall and a ramp to protect yourself, by the time they have to reload their gun, you'll already have your gun pulled out, start shooting them. Obviously, it's important to learn how to build a floor, a roof, and all that, but when it comes down to it, the main thing you need to know is a wall and a ramp. Learning how to quickly build those two will win you a majority of your games. Tip number 3, build battles. Not often are you going to have a build battle on Fortnite Mobile. The thing is, when you do get in a build battle, usually the person who's building will build too high, which I have noticed significantly every time I get in a build battle. They usually build too high because they're just trying to get the high ground, which is very important, but in mobile it's just not as secure. The people who build too high usually don't build a good foundation, and what I say to this is shoot them down. Typically whenever you get in a build battle, they'll build too high, you can shoot them down and they can die from fall damage. This guy in the video, he was a decent builder. I'm not much of a good builder, but like I said, I know how to build a wall and a ramp. But this guy in this video, he was a pretty good builder, and what he do, he built too high. If he would have shot me one more time, I would have died. But what happened, he built too high and I didn't shoot him down. He actually fell and just walked forward and killed himself. It was pretty funny at the moment. I thought I was dead for sure. But yeah, that's number 3, build battles. Your opponent will usually build too high if they can build, and if they do, just shoot them down. Tip number 4 for how to win every Fortnite game. Always carry heals. You know, you should always have heals if you can. If there's no shields, have HP heals. And personally, I choose shield over HP. Now if you have slots for both of them and you have space, carry shield and health. You know, a med kit with some minis is always great. Now you can carry 3 main shields, so that's even better. But personally, I would choose shields over med kits or anything, because if you already have shield, then that's going to be the first thing that the enemy shoots at. The final tip for winning every game on Fortnite Mobile is your positioning. The number 1 thing that I learned from playing console Fortnite was that I kept losing. I kept getting in top 5 situations where I had a couple of kills, I had good loot, I was decent, but at the end game, I never rotated to the final circle quick enough. I'd usually be fighting the enemies as I'm coming out of the storm, and at that point the storm does way too much damage. Most people in Fortnite Mobile, the same thing. I mean, they usually don't have good positioning, so those final circles, if you get to the zone and set up, base up, whatever, do your 1x1, they'll have to come to you, and while they're coming out of the storm running at you, you just shoot them down and you'll win every game. But yeah guys, those are the 5 tips. Always choose guns that spray. Learn how to build a wall and ramp. If you're having a build battle, usually your opponent will build higher than you. All you got to do is shoot them down. And if you're having a good build battle, you know, just keep going. You know, it's just less scumbaggy to not shoot them down, but if you're going for that win, shoot those guys down. Always carry heals. Obviously, this is a must if you have heals, definitely carry at least one slot of heals, and your end game positioning. I don't know how many games that I've played where the opponents weren't in the final zone quick enough and I just shot at them while they were coming out of the storm. Anyways guys, thanks for watching. This has been iOS Gaming Jacob. Subscribe for more.